After 14 long, hard years, Omegle is finally closing its doors and shutting down its entire service. But it is a piece of internet history nonetheless. It's one of the most iconic websites out there, but it's iconic and infamous for all of the wrong reasons. I'm sure when you think about Omegle, you just think about dudes jerking off on the webcam to unsuspecting strangers, most of them being children, which is also what played a big part in it being shut down. There was that whole infamous court case with like the 11-year-old girl who was like suing Omegle because it said it was like pairing her with sexual predators, and Omegle really was just a sexual predator's paradise. They could just hop on there, whip their Long Johnson out, and just go to town to anybody, any unsuspecting person they happen to stumble by. Omegle really was one of the most degenerate platforms on the internet. I'm sure it was started with good intentions of connecting strangers across the world to meet new people and create new friendships. But naturally, just like everything else, humans ruined it, and they devolved it into a service that basically only serviced sexual predators and very creepy weirdos who like to do disgusting things like diddle their fiddles on camera to anyone they come across, which turned Omegle into this hellhole where you've seen a penis on average about every 5 times you press new chat. If you're on Omegle for more than 5 minutes, you will see a penis. Everyone's experienced it, and even if you have never been on Omegle, you've definitely heard about how it goes. But I want to read this quote from you from this article about it shutting down as to why it's shutting down. And the website's founder, Leif K. Brooks, said that operating Omegle is no longer sustainable financially nor psychologically, and that fighting to prevent it from being misused is simply too much. He also said there can be no honest accounting of Omegle without acknowledging that some people misused it, including to commit unspeakably heinous crimes. And yeah, that basically sums up Omegle. It was just a vessel for people to commit unspeakably heinous crimes. It was only used for that, or just people making jokes, making videos and whatnot, like that, like Kermit showing his penis off to everybody, his green little pickle. But overall, Omegle was definitely a burden on the internet. Just a moment of silence real quick for all the penises we all seen while flipping through Omegle. Just a thank you. But for all the horribleness that Omegle brought to the world, it also brought some good things, you know? It was an early pioneer on the Oregon Trail of the internet. It definitely influenced some websites. It was influential for many things. It was just a massive part of the early internet that helped shape it into what it is today, for the good and the bad. So, you know, gotta salute it for that, at least. Gotta remember it for being very important to the landscape of the interwebs. And there's going to be some bad parts to anything, really, but the bad parts of Omegle were a bit much. You know, it was just infected with like porn bots, people trying to get you to go to like porn websites, probably infect you with some porn viruses. And then there was dudes just posted up with their cock in hand, waiting to jerk it to most likely underage kids, because a lot of those people on there were very disgusting. But it's just overall, you know, I feel like this is going to be a positive. This is going to be a win for humanity. It's something that was necessary, I would say. It's going to be good that children can't just hop on Omegle and see the atrocities on there, the war crimes that were being committed every single day. I don't think society is going to unravel at a fundamental level because Omegle's gone, but we can remember it for the good things it brought, the fond memories. But then we can also remember it for the bad times, and oh, how many penises there were. I feel like this is the most I've ever talked about penises in my entire life, and it's all for the sake of a YouTube video. So you have me on record saying penis or cock and balls at least, I would say, 20 times in this video. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. And Omegle, may you rest in peace.